Yeah, it's been pretty special. I just really wanted it. I really, really wanted to touch that wall first, and I just gave every single thing that I had left, and to the point where, you know, at the end I really wanted to celebrate. Thought I'd sit on the lane rope and punch the air, but I completely fell off.
This is super exciting. I'm here with Hannah Miley, an Olympic athlete. You came 4th in the last Olympic Games. How amazing is that? What does it take to become an Olympic athlete? Like, how much training goes into it? How much of it is mindset? Like, what's it like to be 4th in the world at your sport?
There's actually no real straight answer, because I guess if there was a straight answer, if you do this, this and this, you'll therefore become an Olympian, then everyone will be doing it. Part of it does come down to a bit of luck, but a lot of persistence, hard training, commitment. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you have to that goes into the being at the games for that one moment, and it's every 4 years as well, so it's not like it's every year and you have oh, I didn't make it this year, I'll go for next year. So the level of intensity is so much higher as well, so you really learn a lot about your mental strength, your capacity to push your body to limits and beyond, and at the same time of just being able to deal with the pressure and handling it at the same, all in a oneer, so it's a big soup. So yeah, I've been training. Well, I first learned to swim when I was 3. I didn't really know that I was going to make an Olympic Games sort of, what was it, like 15 years later. I just did it because I love swimming. My dad wanted me to be safe around water, and it probably wasn't until I was maybe like 16, 17 that I decided, actually, this is something that I really want to do. I can study until I'm 99, but I can't necessarily swim at an elite level. And yeah, and becoming an elite athlete, you don't start as an elite athlete. You've got to learn through experience, learn through skill development, and also your confidence as well. So each little milestone that I've made, each little goal that I've made is kind of taking me that step a little bit closer to making that Olympic team. So yeah, so it's been a fun journey. Not straightforward, but it's been really good.
I love drawing parallels between success as an entrepreneur and success as an athlete. I think as an entrepreneur, maybe your highlight moments are speaking on stage or winning an award or selling your company or whatever. And for an athlete, it's standing on the podium, winning medals. And people see those moments, but they don't see the hard grit, like 90% working behind my laptop, or for in your case, in the swimming pool. It's like you were training this morning.
Yeah.
How much do you think being an Olympic athlete, and a successful one, comes down to talent versus hard work? Do you think talent comes into play, or do you think it's all hard work and anyone can achieve it?
Talent does come into play. There's a saying where talent can win, but attitude will win. So even if you're the most talented person in the world, if you've got an attitude where you don't want to train, you just want to cut corners, you rely on the fact that you're good at something, at some point your ceiling's going to be very, very shallow, and you'll hit that point and you won't be able to progress. Whereas if you've got somebody, I wasn't a natural swimmer when I was younger. My feet turned in, I wasn't, I was very lanky, and then I was this height. I'm quite short. I do have a bit of heel on, so I'm probably an inch taller than what I normally am. You do have to have a bit of talent. You do have to have that there, but you've also got to be willing to have an open mind at the same time, willing to... I don't like the word sacrifice. I do find it gives the whole experience and what you're trying to work towards negative, because it feels like you're giving up something you want to do in order to pursue something. So I've switched the word sacrifice for opportunity.
Love it.
So the days that I wanted to go for a friend's sleepover, and I couldn't because I was training the next morning. At 13, I thought, oh, I'm sacrificing, seeing my friends. But nowadays, I see it as an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to not miss a training session and for me to be one step closer towards my goal. And having that mindset switch of seeing things as a positive rather than a negative has kept me in the sport a lot longer than probably what the average age for a swimmer should be. I'm 29. Most swimmers, female swimmers especially, finish at about maybe 22, 23. So I'm a bit of an anomaly that I'm still hanging on and still doing distance as well.
Love it.
So yeah.
Love that. Opportunity, not sacrifice. That's amazing. So we're here at an event speaking to kids in school. Don't know if that's the right term. So anyone that's in school right now, younger, that wants to become an Olympic athlete, what's like one piece of advice you'd give them?
I don't think I can just give one. I think the first bit would be the fundamental part, which is the first 3 words. You have to have fun. The mental part does come into it a little bit later on.
There we go.
Yeah. But you have to enjoy what you do. You have to enjoy committing to something that, there's going to be days where it's not going to go great. There are going to be days where it's going to be rubbish. You might not, you start questioning yourself, but to be able to pick yourself back up deep down, you really have to love and know that you want to do it because that's your choice and that's what you want to pursue.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Hannah Miley, everyone.